You feel like you did such a big job, and it's worth it because you give people a pleasure. You help people to be fit, healthy, mentally healthy, physically healthy. You can inspire them.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to my podcast. I'm just back from my holidays, and we talk today about sport. Don't know why? Because they match the purpose. My guests wearing the same yellow. We didn't match each other, but we on a purpose. So today we talk about the Kangoo Jumps. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Kangoo Jumps. Has anybody heard anything about Kangoo Jumps? A kangaroo, all right? Okay. My guest today is a beautiful woman. She has 2 lovely daughters, and she's working as fitness instructor for last 20 years. And she doing the Kangoo Jumps for last 10 years. Am I correct?
8
years. Mm-hmm. So if you have any questions after our little episode, so please contact us and we explain all the details. So Alyena, can you explain a little bit about yourself? Tell the story. How did you decide to go and work with jumps, Kangoo? Something interesting, isn't it?
Thank you so much, guys, for inviting me today here.
You're welcome.
It's really interesting experience in my life, but I have a lot of things to share and I will do with love. So as Tatiana mentioned, more than 20 years in the sport industry. I was born in Ukraine and then I was living in Russia for a short period of time. And then I came to Ireland. And all my life, I was trying to dance. I tried to do something.
Sporty girl.
Yeah, like it was from my childhood. And in Ireland, I ended up with a lot of knowledges, but I didn't have any documentation to prove my knowledge. So I finished here, fitness school, profi fitness school.
Well done.
I already at that time had a second baby. It was a bit challenge.
You get through that challenge. Look at yourself. Well done.
The baby have to be with me. So
all around. So the baby will be future instructor too then.
So, and I finished the school, become a Zumba instructor in the beginning. But then after 8 years teaching Zumba class, I end up with injury. That's a common thing for professional fitness people. And was struggling, to be honest. It was really, really hard and tough time for me.
So you just stop doing any training or...
Yeah, I have to.
So you have to, so you didn't have any chance to get back. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. So can you imagine all my life I was active, like never.
And then you can't do anything.
And then,
I know.
Boom, suddenly you have to recover. Yeah, and especially with your health. At the weight, like was really more than 10 kilo more than usually. So, and after that, I tried to come back to fitness, but I figured out that I have a problem, that my knee is not ready, I'm overweight, and it's like never end story because you have to come back and you can't come back. So I was really depressed at that time. But one of my clients, she told me, did you ever heard about the boots with the spring? And the first what she mentioned to me, the spring, and I was like, that's
funny, something for kids. This something not real.
For me, it was really weird, to be honest. And then I was like, okay, you never know if you never try. So
that is true.
I found straight away class just close.
In Dublin.
Yeah, in Dublin.
Oh wow! So it was existing already. Well done.
Yeah, that was it's really strange because I found it's really hard to bring something new in Ireland.
Mm-hmm.
But at that time, it was already a couple of years. There was a couple of instructors at that time. And most of them come from Romania, USA, like different countries. So like
not Irish.
Not Irish.
Okay.
Yeah, so I did one class.
Okay.
I did one class and I went out like this. Boom. I'm doing that.
That is mine. I love it. Okay.
First of all, what I noticed to myself, I was able to jump as crazy even with my bad knee. I mean, that was surprise because
You didn't feel any pressure, you didn't feel any pain or
yes,
any
exactly. I was
postpartum?
shocked, like because usually I have to be really careful and I was have to think about this. You know, you have to be careful, and here I was able to move again as I like without any thinking. So I was like, okay, have to go. I was sure I have to go somewhere to finish my course. I was ready to travel somewhere in Europe. But then suddenly I found distributor in Waterford. I was shocked. But okay, of course, like everything was going like the puzzle. Okay, I tried class. I went for the course. In 2 weeks' time, I finished the course. And in 1 month's time, I start my classes.
Oh, well done.
That was just probably it was a present from the God, to be honest.
You deserve for that, definitely. Yeah.
It was amazing. Of course, it was a bit hard to start classes because people don't know, as I mentioned
And they don't
earlier.
understand.
Yeah, they don't know, and they're kind of afraid even to try because it's look weird.
Yeah,
as you
can
see.
it. We can take one
Yeah.
to show.
Absolutely. As you see, you become higher on them.
Yeah.
And actually, each shoe 2 kilo extra. So for
That's why I'm losing weight quicker.
So, guys, to be honest, they were created as orthopedic shoes, which is for people really unusual.
To be honest, Alyena, I remember orthopedic shoes just came to my head. Sorry. So in one day, it was very popular. I remember you can buy in those shoe shops around Ireland as well. Funny look like these shoes, but runners.
Yeah.
Because their sole of the shoes was look a little bit kind of a eggy shape.
Yeah.
And who was wearing them? Most of elderly people. And when I asked them, because I was wondering, what is that they're wearing?
Yeah.
Where they get that? So that is actually okay.
Yeah.
That is very, very related, to be honest.
Yeah. So basically, they are reducing impact from your joints and back.
Basically, we'll say this way. It's your soccer as your joint. And basically, when you're jumping or doing any exercise, it's a moving, removing, and
absolutely.
cause damage. This one is relieve the pressure. Am I right?
Relieve the pressure. Okay. Exactly. Okay. You know, sometimes you see people are running on the grass.
Yes.
So because of the impact. If you're going
I never was thinking that way. But
yeah.
Oh yeah, you're absolutely right. That's actually
impact. Right. It's really not healthy to run on the hard surfaces. And especially if you're injured.
If you have already issues,
you're making more damage to your joints.
Okay.
So these shoes helping you to keep working with your muscle and reduce impact from your joints and back.
Okay. For example, the person who didn't do exercise, or like me, they do exercise, but then been out for a long time. So it's newish. Mm-hmm. So how hard would be for the person get back to exercise wearing those boots? It'll be much harder compared to normal classes like aerobic classes because it's people more used to this. Mm-hmm. Or it would be more beneficial for them because it would be much easier to get back to do exercise other than just normal aerobic classes from your point of view.
Mm-hmm. So in my point of view, people who didn't do any activities in general, they will be struggling for a couple of times. Mm-hmm. First of all, coordination. You know,
you need coordination. You need a balance.
You need a balance, guys. So, of course, you coming out of your comfort zone.
It's normal when you start in anything new, or unusual.
And in my opinion, most of the people struggling with this more than with the shoes.
Okay, again, be back to it psychologically.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, but for the beginners, it's look awkward, but it's recommended. And especially if people add the weight, it's perfect tool to start back to normal. And that shoes you can go for run. It's not about to go for classes with them. It's about to wear them and use them for daily basis as well. You can go for a run. You can do boot camp style. You can dance with them, or you can do Kangoo power classes. So there is a bit of varieties for them. Yeah.
It's investment into yourself and your health, correct? Because you have them. If you have time, you go into the classes. Where are you based, Alyena?
Our class is running in north side of Dublin, so Dublin 15. The most of the classes what we are doing. Our club called Jump Club.
Jump.
Yeah,
Okay.
because we are doing not only Kangoo shoes, we're doing trampoline classes as well. So for people who have kind of more struggling like with coordination. Yeah, for me it's good for to start as well. Yeah.
Okay.
So also we do energy fitness Clare Hall. We try to promote and start classes there as well.
Is it hard?
To be honest, yeah. Especially, if you have some based clients, it's easier because people talk between each other.
Yes, okay.
If you start new area, it's always kind of in the beginning you need to put more and more just to explain even people, because the people are curious all the time, but what is giving you?
Okay.
It's not only about like impact, it's also about the lymphatic system.
By the way, that's important to talk about. Yes.
Because I found from my experience, a lot of people are struggling because of the lifestyle. So where most of the people are sitting, driving, even when for example, woman with the kids at home, she's not moving as much. Yeah, and that's what's happened with our body. We all stays inside and we're swelling like naturally because no circulation. So, and most of the important, like for our circulation, the muscle on our legs. So that's where is the shape of the boots helps, because as you mentioned, for good circulation, we need to start walking from the heel, which is these shoes allow. Yeah, you remember the Skechers was as well this shape?
Yes, yeah.
Because when you put your leg first to the heel, you're stretching your muscle automatically.
Yeah.
And then you start walking. So basically, it's helping you keep posture right. So see, it's all from basement. So if you keep your posture right,
You have to, otherwise you'll probably fall off.
Yeah, can I just explain a little bit?
Yeah.
So, for example, if person are not keeping the posture right and straight and start walking, doesn't matter how long person will walk, it won't work because there is no posture, no tent in muscle. So first of all, you need to keep straight your back and walk from the heel. So you basically start working. It's better to do, for example, in the right position walk and then some exercises to improve your muscle. Then walk for 1.5 hours in the wrong position. You basically do nothing. Even when people thinking they do
exercise, but they don't.
Yeah, that's
okay.
And even for myself, when I started to do classes, even when I was Pilates instructor, it's hard to keep your posture right all the time, because you cannot be focused on it all the time.
You focus on the exercise you're doing, it's on the posture. That's a good point as well.
So these shoes allow you to keep your posture automatically right because you have to balance.
That is true.
That's another clue which is making these shoes unique. So I'll say one Kangoo workout, it's like triple normal workout, because lymphatic system start working so fast and you're sweating a lot. A lot of people say to me like, I never sweat. Never in my life. They start classes, and that's the point, because that's for what we do in classes. It's not only for the muscle, it's about circulation, oxygen as well, posture. Yes, everything's go from the basement.
From the basement. Okay. So how you promote this is Kangoo Jump around? You said you try to another open classes in another part of Dublin. So how do you promote it? What you doing to bring more people
So most of the time I'm promoting on the social media, Instagram and Facebook. Of course, the people, local people talk to each other. To be honest, we have people from Kilcock, from the Bray, from Balbriggan, and a lot of Dublin 15 as well. And if people like interesting to try, even just to even once they're coming even from far.
It's so far away. They'll be
Because it's really hard to find local instructor.
That is true, actually. Yeah.
But you can try. There is website, Kangoo Club Waterford, and you can see all instructors on the website.
Oh, they're listed there.
Okay. Yeah. And you can see shop, you can see service, what they're doing, what in Ireland going on. Yeah.
So previously you talked about the different type of Kangoo classes. One of the power you mentioned. What else? Which other type of Kangoo?
Yeah, there is like Kangoo power, Kangoo dance, Kangoo bootcamp, Kangoo kick and punch, and Discovery. It's for kids program. Yeah, there is the shoes for kids as well.
For kids, it would be like kid sizes, you mean?
Kid size, and there is the small resistance as well, less resistance than
I didn't know that actually, but it's cool. So, how do you see future for this is Kangoo Jump in Ireland? Because as we talked before, like particularly Irish people from your experience, that not very maybe not happy, I would say, not very open to new things to try. So, how you thinking? What the future for them here in Ireland?
At the moment, I feel like our class is successful. We have people who are regularly based coming and enjoying their. We have people who choose outdoor classes who don't want. So many times I had people who came for the class and finally I found what I love. Because it's
very nice
it's
compliment,
like you seriously you feel like you did such a big job and it's worth it because you give people a pleasure, you help people to be fit, healthy, mentally healthy, physically healthy. You can inspire them to become instructor as well. I think from my class I think I had 6 to 8 people who end up instructor.
Well,
yeah,
that is a huge result.
Absolutely amazing. So I feel we will continue because in Ireland, I think it's a huge market when people are suffering with the joints, with this type of problems. So it's all about to help people in any condition to be fit.
Okay, you talk also, this is Discovery program, it's been designed especially for the kids, right? What age group kids?
So I think as soon as child can keep a balance. So, but
6, 7 depends.
7 years, because if a child smaller, it's about like if they will be able, because all kids are different, but we recommend from 7 up to 7 years.
And depends how they will feel.
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of older people asking, I probably can't do anymore. Yeah. But I have experience, when the people on pension start do them and they improve the health. So it's amazing.
Okay, what benefit for the kids then? We can talk about the benefits for adults, elderly, injuries, and only healthy people, but they would like to get something out of that. But what for the kids? It would be the same or something different? You focus on different things for them?
No, for the kids, a lot of kids, they're active, they're hyperactive. They want to try something new. This rebound effect, it's make them crazy because you remember how kids were jumping on the bed and make
monkeys on the bed. We know all those.
So if they have shoes, they will jump on them. They can play with the ball. They can go around. They can do some classes as well for kids. They're more like a sporty classes, and it also start protect your health from the smaller
that age group.
Don't try to return your health. Try to do not lose your health. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So it would be because kids like to use the trampoline very often. I look my kids, every kid I would believe. They love. it would be kind of similar. Instead of the jumping on trampoline, like whatever, they will do the Kangoo classes would be the same idea, but they're doing in a group.
Yeah.
And then they just
in trampoline, you're stick to the spot. You need to jump on one spot. With these shoes, you have ability to move around of the place.
it's a good actually point for because you can go
and
as
for
you
kids,
told,
it's something new. It's giving you like different feelings. You're jumping, you're running, and that's
for the kids who are have obese, diabetes, because very hard to lose weight, and that's what actually will very good benefit.
Absolutely,
they'll be get out very good benefit out of that.
Absolutely.
Because kids, as you said, they don't like to do kind of exercise, but this is fun, unusual. They look taller, they maneuver different way, whatever.
Our club don't do classes for kids, but I knew a lot of clubs who are focusing on kids classes. They're coming into the schools. They're doing
That's
school
a
activities.
actually. Yeah,
absolutely. It's the whole point is just keep our kids healthy. Help them to find their way to be active.
Would you organize some open day class, for example, Kangoo jump open class or open day, and this day, for example, we'll have few classes short with a simple exercise.
Absolutely.
And just maybe demonstrate, give more explanation, information, maybe have some a film about that people can not only listen to you or look at the experiences, people who will be join you and help you all set up this and try them on. But maybe some people, if they get out information out of the source that you're providing, just separately, they have be kind of cinema or whatever, just they maybe will believe more. Maybe they will follow more because they can focus. They're not focused on the person they're talking to. They focus on the information they're getting out from TV, would say.
Yeah. We open for any opportunities.
Okay.
Even when people will come for providing class for teenagers. Absolutely. We are open for anything. If the people interesting, group people, even the birthday parties. Like sometimes people want to have parties. Yeah, like it's about to have activities during the parties.
Okay.
It's about like to have
but
something
not for
new.
Adults, for kids, for teenagers.
For teenagers.
There's an option as well.
More for teenagers, yeah.
So you're doing this Kangoo classes. Also, you talk about the trampoline classes. It's called trampoline class, correct?
Trampoline classes. Okay. Yeah, jump to the beat. The brand jump to the beat.
So everybody has their own trampoline and that you exercise on them. Just
yes,
do you
exactly.
have a
pole,
you can hold yourself?
Yeah.
You can balance, okay, but
I found like it's a bit easier for people to follow on trampoline.
Why?
Also, there is because you are on the spot. When you're one spot,
don't need
you
to
have
move around.
support.
Okay, good point.
You have support. The benefits similar to Kangoo Jumps. And also you can lie down on trampoline. For example, if people have problem with the lower back, it's really cool because trampoline give you a natural line. Yeah. So also with the Kangoo shoes, we also can do bootcamp style, which is exercising. Because they're quite heavy, 2 kilo each. So it's opportunity to bring extra strength for the muscle.
For the muscle.
Yeah, even on the floor, for abdominals, for the glute, for everything. So with the trampolines, you're working with your own weight. So I'll notice to myself, with the Kangoo shoes, you have to jump up. With the trampoline, you have to jump down. That's the difference. Simple like that. It's a different tense and a lot of fun as well. And I found it's good to have option for people who find really hard to follow on the shoes, or maybe they're afraid, or they want to start from somewhere, so they can start with the trampoline. They're optionals, and I started trampoline classes recently, and I found it's as well something new in the market, especially in Dublin. There is not so much instructors who are doing that.
That is true. That is true.
Yeah, so we try to provide more equipment, more options for people.
So how many people you will accept in a class for Kangoo, and how many people you will accept in trampoline class?
So for Kangoo, I think maybe not more than 20 people on the class.
Or you can handle 20 people on the one go?
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
if the people will bring their own shoes,
Okay.
it will be easier for us. But for trampoline classes, we are more limited because only 10 trampolines
Can
available.
fit in.
Yeah,
Okay.
so definitely people have to book, because I had situation when 30 people show up on the class, and I was like, I have no commitment
You
left.
can do on a booth on the Kangoo.
Yeah,
and just beside.
we did that way, but only people who used to
knows
do.
is used to do, you know
yeah,
them.
there was with the shoes, because for the beginners, obviously,
Of
it's
course,
not
national
good.
sports.
Yeah.
I know what you mean.
And it's amazing. It's just amazing.
But also, I know you're such a multitasking woman. So you're doing this, you're doing that, you're involved in lots of things around. But also, recently you started doing hair.
Yes, absolutely right. So it's Afro style hair, Afro curls. It's called Afro curls. I found this accidentally on my holiday when I was about to do photo session for my Kangoo Jumps classes, and I want to do something extraordinary. And I found this new hairstyle. I tried, and then I realized I want to do in Dublin something as well. So I'm doing this for 1.5 years already. And
It's like a hobby.
It's like a hobby. It's absolutely giving you opportunity to look different, change the color of the hair, and not damage your own hair. It's especially good for women who need to recover the hair.
Give a value.
Yeah.
I actually tried. This was amazing. New
Yeah.
look, new girl.
Yeah. Absolutely. It's not really common in Dublin, especially for Eastern Europe people, from Europe people, different type of hair. So, but it's amazing.
So at the moment today you have this kind of a lovely ponytail.
Yeah. Absolutely, yeah. It's
and how long, you have done them, how long you can wear them for, how long?
So it depends on the style. Some of them
Average.
6 weeks, some of them 2 weeks, some of them 4.
What you doing after?
You're just changing again.
Changing again.
Yeah.
So, okay.
You can come back to your hair. It's not a problem, because it's always.
Can you do refill, or you need just completely remove and put a new
for
one?
Some of the for some of the style you can do refill, and some of them have to be just redone. That's it. Yeah.
So my guest is fantastic woman. Look, 2 girls. Raise the girls by yourself, right? Am I right? Yeah.
Absolutely.
So came to foreign country. I think you build up yourself. You made yourself, and you are a very successful Kangoo jump instructor in Dublin.
No, thank you.
So has lots of hobbies around, and she's a lovely person. Thank you very much for coming. Thank you very much for this
Tatiana.
chat.
Thank you for inviting. It was amazing, guys, opportunity to share my knowledges with you. So thank you for inviting me here. It was something new, unusual experience.
It's new for everybody here, to be honest, not only for you, but I think for our audience, this is little things. It's absolutely good introduction. Thank you very much. Stay with us. Listen to us. If you have any questions, call us.